The opposition in the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, Khadc, on Monday came down heavily on the Executive Committee of the Voice of the People Party for publicly circulating a Showcause notice issued to the Superintendent of Professional Tax, alleging that it amounted to humiliation of a serving officer and a breach of administrative propriety. Raising the matter during 0 hour, Maushinrup MDC Sharan Rashir sought a clarification from the EC, while opposition leader Tistos Tarwel Khan criticized the move as, quote, unprecedented and legally questionable, unquote. Khan asked whether the notice had been issued with proper authorization from the executive member in charge and under which rule the action was taken. He wanted that such actions had created, quote, fear, psychosis, unquote, among Khadc officers and could undermine their ability to discharge duties without intimidation. He further cautioned that making official documents public could lead to leakage of confidential files into the media domain.
yang sempurna, namun menentang manusia yang berbeza. No, percaya. Di balik pak, pembala dan baris menjadi nomor. Berpengaruh itu di social media di sini. Buat minum di Waidong, yo yang notice, bansil yang berproses. Dengan kita memang hadirin bila pensai bah apa santuaja lengkap mesti berkenan di balik pat long di wadong yo ti kata kes buat pensai dah kata ayat sih tadi ada jom deh dan di question awal benar dan di ingat juga isu apa bimla juga saya dah tadi ada jom deh bentar kali nak jawab kan kali mau balik bayar notis yang dia wedo kali yang kata dapat saya kata tu bikin government server kajin kali cuma kalau kumne bah ni bersih di tuan kekali renew dan ki merpapor mencua niok tang kome la lo labia temata kali hamil kerana bagi pajak kinsyah lada nak try kontraktor apply cuba lai saja dan ada transportam kalau biar dia berpandang kamu siap gue tak kepada kot bah
katukaan sa sisiyan sa television katukaan kabisik na ka-income siyempre. Ka-claim, i-claim na pagka-kalungan o business, may napanginaan ang siya na pagka-professional tax na rin tagawin. Ka-claim, laku doon, kalungan puli i-check business, and may ka-professional rin nila, ang income siyempre, pagka-rin tagawin.
Supporting the opposition, Nongshken MDC Grace Mary Kharpuri of the NPP described the decision to publish the Showcause notice as a first of its kind incident in the history of the council and an act that demeaned the office of the superintendent. She argued that issuing such notices is part of routine administrative functioning and does not by itself impose immediate liability on taxpayers. Grace Kharpuri also questioned the claim of the Chief Executive Member Winston Tony Lingdo that the notices to traders were issued without the EC's knowledge, pointing out that a caretaker CEM was in charge at the time. She said if there was no functioning EC, authority should have remained with the governor. In his response, CEM Winston Tony Lingdo maintained that the Showcause notice was served without the knowledge of the EC and said the committee had only resolved to seek clarification if officers were found to have acted independently. He asserted that the EC did not publicly reveal the name of the officer and that the leak to social media occurred externally. The CEM cited Rules 27 and 28 of the AD Rules 1951, which empower the EC to initiate inquiry or issue show-cause notices, and urged upon council members to allow the EC to study the officer's reply before taking further action.
Kalau orang mengenai Showcause notice dalam log staff di officer di halo di kam staff di notice kan di Henry na film say na terteng di officer na ni officer aka media statement ke joma barawa snap ke ji to ko kende ni ko ke bagi orang ba ni melong irrelevant abai keren ya ECM tak ada kejuni pula resign. Yang ba kalau irrelevant nama ba isi ba syembor tak nak kupor hilang caretaker. Namanya kata kedai la thondo governor ini benar caretaker syembor Henry ko ba pitip bagi pitip pro physically imdan hamne ke jaga idon bring the system mata isya thondo caretaker Henry imla dan non present hani hapo ye nami hani hapo office physically nama ba kecil sidang nama kecil but they hakum kini hapo dia singa nama magam but don't nopre inokre kecil iba ship kamu yang kedrum kendra kumbala percaya hapo media hapo but don't kecil kili dia singa katu kecil sobo kecil apa kasnap yang kecil kecil apa ni? Naslo, di mana beli yang kata aku online. Kalau ini, walaupun ia ada Showcause notice, Andre, ketika kamu begini, kum kita kena mikmat, kita dong kabram, nak lihat begini, walaupun ia ada Showcause notice, di company yang tertentu. जो kita officer apa media, anda yang kerteng kejogi kapal member atau jingli apa online, naslo bagi keno badai kini isi kawa perlik support media.
Executive Member in charge of taxation Saibor Warba clarified that the intention was to correct public misunderstanding over the professional tax issue and to ensure that administrative processes were properly followed. He noted that despite a stay order halting the issuance of notices to small traders, distribution of such notices continued, prompting the EC to step in. Warba said the intervention was not punitive but aimed at restoring proper procedure in the functioning of the council.
Buat kabile, buat kesimpan sini, ya kecilung, memberi kepang atau tahu, mulai match, kalau mulai match, Kristen macam pesan, kecilung, nabi contoh, professional tax kalau musulah, naik kerja, naik sepak, naik, dah semua pun. Ayah juga menginform beberapa bahwa ini mengenai lalu pengisi yang diisi di sopen itu akan terjadi menurut bahwa pengisi akan diberi pengisi itu yang akan sebentar ini yang Ibarat yang di jadi lawan kacu, kali tahu nak benar, tu anu, tu praktis institusi berpikir, lagi mau berpikir. Aku akan lagi bila pada Islam, cuma berfikir su, bila ini aku kahak, berpunya bagi protes, bagi penuntut. Nimbal ke aporti na kanya jadi council pagpenggerak yang kita diserap lari yang kiat kumipa umi boleh yang bisnes terpakat umi kalau damai umi kalau damai bisnes seperti kalau damai jadi hak mesti kita sebagai maka tak sih kekensyade kepada ditanya kepada income kausian berhak lagi yung income na kipun kiso siya kata kami dari kata ini kita income dengan terdaw hidup na pagkaya kita yung mga kadeng ada support katong ka silpa at pinagsinuway na yan